and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be here and speak you all, wonderful audience. I want to bring out the subject of war because the majority of the public choose to ignore it and act it's not problem at all. My name is Anisa Wahyu and I want to talk about patient data leak during Corona global pandemic. This global pandemic has been a colossal failure. You may notice that efforts are being made to stop COVID-19 from spreading. If you look around, there are 5 main points, including wearing masks, washing hands, keep a safe distance, avoiding growth, and restriction movement. As part of 5 main enforcement, raids and sanctions were carried out. Fines and social punishment are used to punish offenders. There are serious breaches, such as that one where there suddenly revolt in the public, where the leaders broke the health rules on the large scale. Temporary closure of the connected location, issuing of the warning letters, fines, and criminal penalties are possible penalties for this infraction. Another violation has become a big concern of leaking data of the first COVID-19 patient until his identity disclosed in the internet news media. As a result, it gave hard time for them. They feel isolated from their neighborhood even they are arrived on their private property. Even the first patient who was seen on that day in social media continues to be blamed now. Health workers must pay extra attention to leaks like this because according to Article 10, Paragraph 1 of the Minister of Health Regulation number 269 of 2008, information regarding of the identity of diagnosis, disease history, examination history, patient medical history must be kept confidential by doctor, dentist, certain health worker, management officer, and leaders of healthcare facilities. Heads of the healthcare facilities are culpable of loss, damage, falsification, and or use of medical record by unauthorized person or entities. The Minister of Health Regulation number 269 of 2008, Article 14, specified in data even leaking, which has occurred. Despite of the existence written laws, medical professionals are not solely responsible of data breach. Patients who are illiterate have a risk of causing data leaks by inputting their own data. Questions about the illness they are suffering from can be the one of data leaks if the patient does not wish to divulge, but family easily tells others without patient consent. Not only were there are data leaks related to news of the first impacted COVID-19 patient, but also made of extremely serious error such as uploading vaccine certification. If you don't take patient data seriously, it will be leaked, stolen, and swapped. Personal information about patient is also included on the certificate, which should be not shared with outsiders. It contains not just ID, but also QR barcode, because scanning QR can save the personal data of vaccine participant. It's so unwise to upload certificate vaccine into social media. In social media, we have no control over what user will do to our data. It is probably being misused in the point to harming us. This is also seen as a departure from the original intent of vaccine certificate, which was to allow the government to track persons who received vaccination twice. Due to the data owner's irresponsibility when knowingly and willfully uploaded a certificate without censoring, the event to display the certificate even resulted in data leakage. As a result, it is possible to conclude that patient data leak is not solely due to medical errors. However, the patient family is also blamed as they are unable to keep patient confidentially. In the truth, data leaking might sometimes caused by patient. As a result, there are three parts must be worked together. Patient information must be kept private by medical personnel. Families and patients must be also precautioned to prevent data leaks during the carelessness. Summary: with what I've said, hope all of us, myself included, can act intelligently so that this data breach does not occur. Because this can be really dangerous when it comes to abuse that is perpetrated by others and can do us harm. Because I'm convinced that medical officers utilize their ethics and protect your personal information as patient. That's all I have to say. Thank you for your time and consideration. I hope we will pay close attention to this vital issue.